Well, good morning everybody and welcome along to episode number 22 of our Team Chaseliner My Team F1 2020 career mode, and we're here for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Woohoo, Brazil! Where the AI are so powerful it's actually unbelievable. Really is. So, as you saw in the last episode, we got a couple of more upgrades to go into the facility. We've also now updated all of the power and chassis components, so we're going to get them sorted for next year. So hopefully we don't get affected too much by what's going to happen. I hope so. That would be the hope anyway. You never know anyway. But let's have a look at the standings. And after his controversial victory in Mexico last race, Charles Leclerc takes over the championship lead from Lewis Hamilton. Valtteri Bottas, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Jackie comes in P6. Followed by Alex Albon, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo and Sergio Perez, your top 10. Mercedes and Ferrari are running away with the Constructors' title. Followed by Red Bull and Chaseliner in 4th, McLaren, Racing Point, Renault, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Williams and Haas at the bottom of the field. And still, 3 drivers are yet to score points, and they are George Russell, Roman Grosjean and Tatiana Calderon. Don't worry, Tatiana, time is coming. Brazil's practically your home race anyway. I say practically. So we clear through, get all of that. We got 3 million in the bank, which is good. We're now not going to spend anything in the facility until next season, when we get our sponsorship money from basically where we finished the Constructors and where our sponsor pays us out. So it's all looking hunky-dory doodly-diddly-da. So with that being said, we are going to get practiced, we are going to get qualified around the Interlagos circuit, and we'll see you guys on the other side of this clip for what I hope isn't going to be a dominated AI Brazilian Grand Prix.
Welcome along then to the place where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the final corner. And it's the place, a year later, that Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's Interlagos, and it's time for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7-mile circuit with 9 lefts and 6 rights for a total of 15 corners. But it's a wet one today, so grip and visibility will be at a premium. And the drivers will need to be careful coming up the hill in Sector 3, the scene of many an accident over the years. And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson. Now let's talk about Charles Leclerc. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Albon, Verstappen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Sainz, Midas, Perez, Giovinazzi, and Pierre Gasly, Stroll, Raikkonen, Sebastian Vettel, they've taken a grid penalty, and Ocon, Norris, Kvyat, Kevin Magnussen, and George Russell, Hamilton, Calderon, Grosjean, and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing, as we head to trackside.
Yes, Jackie darling, don't let me down. Tatiana might let us down, but we'll have to wait and see if that's the case. P7, pretty decent qualifying, gotta say. As you can see, it is absolutely hammering it down here at Interlagos, and that's not going to make things any easier. They're predicting that we shouldn't have to stop at all during this race. I don't think we'll be stopping either, but you never know. It depends when that dry patch comes at the end of the race, if that dry patch comes at the end of the race. But with that being said, I think it is game day, folks. Let's go win this race, or at least attempt to win this race anyway. Lights out and away we go, and it's a fantastic start there for Charles Leclerc at the front of the field. Jackie's got an equally just as good a start. If he tries a dive bomb into the first corner, free wide with the Red Bulls. That's incredible racing, folks. She's up at a P3, and I reckon if she can get a podium from here, that wouldn't go down too badly in the stakes. I would hope that she could get a podium. She's already being attacked though by another of the Red Bulls. I don't know which one that is. Can we see which one that is? She's been forced onto the apron there. I think that's Max Verstappen. Yes, it is Max Verstappen. She's got Alex Albon behind her. She's gonna have a look into Ferradora here. No, what bueno, but Alex Albon up the inside of Ferradora, pushing her wide. Excuse you, there might have been a bit of contact there. We're not having that if there was a bit of contact. And she's now through the horseshoe, through the Pico de Plateau. Yep, you'll learn some Portuguese with me today. She's now in P5. So P5, that's not too bad from where she was on the grid, but you've got Alex Albon and Max Verstappen in front of her. I think she's faster than them two, personally. I think, personally, she's way faster than them two. If you ask me. We'll have a look here as we go up the hill. We're going to try and catch Albon, but you got Ricciardo all over her back end. That's not good. Ricciardo is literally... What the... Ricciardo! Oh! Ricciardo has hit the wall. I saw her wing fly in the air. And there comes the safety car. Oh, that looked like nasty Kurt. Well, that's shades of Alonso in 2001. Same car as well. Car company, that is. Let's have a look here. Was there a contact? No, he just lost it. Oh, Danny Rick. Baby, what you doing? But we're going to skip forward here. We're on to lap number 3. This is the restart onto lap number 4. And Jackie is P5 still. Let's see if she can get a jump on Alexander Albon here. When's Charles going to go? He's gone now. There he goes. I think Jackie may have got a jump on Alex Albon here. Yes, she has. Look at her there. Alex Albon. Somebody's having a wheel spin moment here. There's Jackie looking backwards at Carlos Sainz there. And she's up the inside of Albon in the centre S. Thank you very much. Alex Albon just didn't get going there. She's up in a P4 now. Can she get after Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc in front of her? It's a bit doubtful, but you never know. It could happen. Actually, no, Hamilton's there. That's where Hamilton is. He's at the back of the field. So that's Bottas in front of us. Hamilton gets past Kevin Magnussen here. That is going to be for P16. Good work there from the 6-time champion of the world. Soon to be 7 if he keeps up the devastating form he's got this season. Then again, some people will argue that his form's only down to the fact that his car is the best car in the field. As we move on to... Nothing really happened for a while there. A few pit stops happened, but... well, no, actually no pit stops, because Grosjean's just about to retire here at the end of lap number 5. The next clip, I guarantee you, will be on lap number 11. Because literally nothing happened. The cars are just so equally matched, and some cars started to come in for the intermediate tyres as well. See where Grosjean parks it up and see if we need the safety car again. Outside of the centre S, you might get away with that. So here we are, we're on lap number 10 now, coming to start lap number 11, and some cars have pitted for intermediate tyres. I was thinking about it, thinking long and hard, but I thought no, keep with these wet weather tyres and see where we go from here, because we can only go one way, and hopefully that way is forward. If the others pit for intermediates as well, that would be absolutely amazing. As we go to one of those intermediate runners, it's Hollywood Lance Stroll. He's coming up so Nick Latifi, yes, Nick Latifi for P18, and he's on the wet weather tyres, so you can see the inters and the wets, the comparisons here. And Stroll breezes around the outside of the centre S. Somebody else coming out of the pits now. I think that's Sergio Perez, the other tracing point. But we'll see. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. I agree. It's absolutely borderline. How is my girl? My girl's coping with these conditions. That's absolutely fine. But she's got Alex Albon all over her rear end, and she is lit. You can see the steering wheel. She's fighting this car, fighting it to a nail. And next up for Nick Latifi is that Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel. He's also on the intermediate tyres, so he's taken the gamble as well. And I think that gamble's going to pay off as he goes to the inside, outside of the centre S, just like Hollywood Lance Stroll did. And Vettel is around the outside of Nick Latifi as well. So that's another position lost for Latifi. So intermediates, there it's prime, but it may not be good, as Jackie's used all her battery to try and stay ahead of Alex Albon up the main straight here. Now on lap number 13. We'll see what happens here. The next intermediate runner is going to try and get past Nick Latifi. It's Kimi Raikkonen up the hill out of Jun Chow. And that should be a done deal. That's done even before the pit lane came in. So move Raikkonen up to P19. We'll see what happens next. Is Tatiana Calderon, as she got Sergio Perez, and he's on. Oh, did you see the back end of Sergio step out? That's stepped out massively. She's on the wets. Sergio's on the intermediates. Tatiana's going to be going backwards here. So it's clear the intermediates are quicker. There goes Sergio up into P15. Intermediates are quicker, but if you pit now, there's just no hope. There's just no hope as we come round out of Yun Chow up the hill to start lap number 14. And Alex Albon is there, folks. He's right there. Oh, excuse me. We'll see what happens as Perez is. See, the intermediate runners that's just stuck behind all this traffic. I don't think it's worth pitting onto the intermediates as Perez tries to get past Kevin Magnussen here. That's going to be for P14. P14. It's going to be around the outside like everyone's done. There's so much traction around the outside of corners, and looks like George Russell's going to be next for her as Tatiana's struggling on her wet tyres. She's getting passed by Hollywood Lance Stroll, and Sebastian Vettel may not be too far behind him. Yeah, there they both go. So Tatiana's lost 2 places there to Stroll and to my man Vettel. Meanwhile, Perez, he's coming up to George Russell here. I just wonder if it may be worth it. He's going the outside of the Lake Descent. I forgot what it's called now. Interlagos, that's it. I keep forgetting some of these Portuguese names. As Hollywood Lance Stroll comes down the straight to the Subida del Lago. Subida del Lago, that's it. And he's going to try and pass Kevin Magnussen for P15. He's got him. And Vettel may be following him, but not through Ferradura. So Vettel's going to have to take some pain a little bit there. But we're going to move forward onto the start of lap number 15. And Stroll is literally flying now. So the Inters are the right tyre to be on. But there's no point pitting now. Everyone's made their bed, we've got to lie in it. And if we pit now, we'll be well out the point. So Stroll's up to P14 past George Russell. Vettel's about to get past Kevin Magnussen here for P16. Is that Tatiana at the background there? Yes, it is. I think she's lost out a place to Kimi Raikkonen. We'll see if we can get confirmation of that. Yes, it is. So Raikkonen's past Tatiana for P18. Oh dear. It's just not going well at the moment for everyone. Just really not going well for these wet weather tyres. The Inters are the right tyres to be on. And speaking of the wet weather tyre runners, here comes Jackie, Alexander Albon, Carlos Sainz in chase. Will Albon have a look? He's having a think. He's close enough. Oh, she's run wide through the speed of the Largo. And I tell you what, Alex Albon's pushing the limits there. That was pushing the limits there, Alex. I don't think that. Oh, he's got at the inside of the Ferradura. Yeah, that was really pushing the limits, and you're out. See you later. What was he thinking there? So yeah, Jackie understood. He just stuck his nose. Look at that. Stuck his nose in, and then tyres, I think, collided there. I think we've got to put that all on Alex Albon there. because that just wasn't going to happen. And I tell you what, there's a corner cut there. How about you penalise him for corner cutting? Although you could say he's losing all these positions, so there's his penalty. Shame really, but well, you got in the way, and you shouldn't have been in the way. And speaking of in the way, I think George Russell's in the way of Sebastian Vettel. Look at the speed differential. And Raikkonen's past Kevin Magnussen in the background there. We'll see if we can get a replay of that. Move Vettel past George Russell into P15. Move Raikkonen past Magnussen into P17 down to the Subida del Lago. Easy as you like. Easy as you like to do it there. So yeah, move him up a position as well. And he continues his charge here. He's passing George Russell at the end of that lap to come start lap number 16. So there is no question intermediates are the right tyres to be on. But we just can't afford it. And Jackie has been complaining and complaining on the radio. It's time to change. And she's Carlos Sainz now up the inside of Ferradura. She must have tyre issues. And now that was a touch. We're not having that. You can stay back there because that was a touch. She must have some kind of tyre issue going on here because this is just not right. Can we see if we got tyre issues, Jackie? Oh, what the little wide there as she comes down to the Minera corner and then down to Young Chow. Let's have a look. Oh, there's your problem. Look at that. The front tyres are screaming enough. She's got no front end grip. She's having to search out anything to cool them down. They're brick red, brick yellow. The tyres are really overheated here. Look at it, to the inside, literally to the inside to try and cool these tyres down. But you can't cool them down. There's just no cooling them down. And I've got a feeling Carlos Sainz is going to come past any second. And if he does, Jackie's a sitting duck. There you go, right up the inside of the Curva del Sol down to Subida del Lago. Jackie may want to stay there, but it's all in vain. Let him go. Let him go. It's not worth fighting over. We've cooled the tyres down, but that front, left, right tyre is just having so much overheating issues. It's best, girl, to back off. See if you can hold on to P5 ahead of Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi's in P6, ladies and gentlemen. Giovinazzi's having a race and a half here. He's having an absolute race and a half here. We'll see where he ends up on the grid as we go on to lap number 18. And Albon's really struggling now because Perez is about to come past. And if there was any doubt the intermediate tyre was the tyre to be on, there's the proof right there. I think that's Lewis Hamilton in front of all of them there. So I don't think Hamilton's scoring any points there. If he's not, Charles Leclerc's out in the race lead, I think. Is Charles Leclerc out in the race lead? I'm pretty sure he is. Albon's about to be passed by the other racing point now of Hollywood Lance Stroll, and I think Vettel wants to have a word as well. Well, Vettel's about to get past Stroll. He's about to do the same to Albon. Oh, that was so close. So close. Where is he? Here it is! Leclerc's out in front. Bottas is second. Charles Leclerc's going to be practically world champion here. He's won God knows how many out of the last 4 races. He's going to... Well, who would have thought that? Charles Leclerc wins the Brazilian Grand Prix legit this time. Jackie is literally holding on. She's got Giovinazzi on her rear end. Will she hold on? Oh, the tyres are trying. Oh, she's run very wide and slid very badly out of Yun Chao. And there goes Jovan. Oh dear. There you go. Get the front end. That's it. There you go, girl. There you go. You got it. You got it. As long as you stay in front of Giovinazzi, you've got it. Use all your battery that you got. Use ripped mix. Use everything. Block Giovinazzi if you have to. And she's going to hold on. P5. And that was a battle in P5, folks. An absolute battle in P5 there. Driver of the day is Lewis Hamilton. Don't know what for, like. I didn't see him do much.
We We've witnessed some great battles around the historic curves of Interlagos today, and they've taken a fantastic win. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers had confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again. So let's review the updated driver standings. Charles Leclerc, currently leading the championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition with ease. Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker.
I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
So yeah, I didn't see Lewis Hamilton do much, and he finished P12 and ended up driver of the day. Figure that one out. But look at this, folks. Charles Leclerc has won, that must be 2 out of the last 3 races. He's back in this championship. I think he's actually championship leader by a mile now. So can we give him the trophy yet? Not quite. He hasn't won it yet because he'd have done the burnout. But Bottas P2, Verstappen P3, Carlos Sainz great race P4, Jackie P5, a battle in P5 as well. Giovinazzi, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Danny Kvyat and Lando Norris your top 10. See, the intermediate tight runners just didn't work. Tatiana P19, not good enough. Not good enough, Tatiana, I'm sorry. And 2 DNFs, Grosjean and Danny Ricciardo. I give Tatiana season 2, but if she's not improved by season 2, we're going to have to say let her go and put an end to it. No questions from Claire. That's unusual. Not that I care. But yeah, Team Acclaim level 13. You love to see it. Jackie at 11, Tatiana at 8. There's all the sponsorship, $800,000 coming in. Love to see it. Tatiana lost half of her income, but that's fine. We're up to 4.98 million in the bank. That is what you love to see, folks. That's what you love to see.
Things are looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.
Oh, stop asking for investment, Carl. I wish he wouldn't keep asking for investment. Right, we've got to renew a sponsorship here, so we'll renew that. And then we've got another 9-day stint, I would say, to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the season finale of Season 1. So, yeah. All looking pretty decent, I would say. You can see there at... compared to the other teams, we're sort of around where Hassan, Alfa Romeo and Alfa Tauri are. A bit more development, and we're going to be up above them. That would be the hope, anyway. So with this 9-day block that we've got, what can we do? Well, I'm taking this sponsor advertisement definitely because it gives us 25,000 in cash. That we can definitely pop in. I feel like doing some reaction training for Tatiana. May do that funded team event as well. Yes, we'll do that. And then we'll do some reaction training for Tatiana. Why not? Although then again, this durability... No, I think we'll go with the reaction training. I think we'll go with the reaction training. We want to get Tatiana better all the time. That's what I want, because eventually we want a team where Jackie and Tatiana are competing for points regularly. We don't want a team where Jackie's picking it all up and then Tatiana's just coming along for the ride. Because then I'll be asking you guys, the board of directors, as they would say, should we get rid of Tatiana at the end of Season 2? And I guarantee you no one will want to get rid of Tatiana at the end of Season 2. Because they want to keep the female team all together. We have got some R&D points to spend though, so let's spend them. I want to get a couple of aero upgrades if we can. So this one's going to be done after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. That's fine by me. I have no issue with that being done after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Can we do the other one? It looks like we can. And that will put us a little bit closer to the Alfa Romeo team. That's where we want to be. We want to be dead close to the Alfa Romeo team, so we're competing with them. So speaking of competing, let's get 25 likes on the video if you'd all be so kind. And do get subscribed if you haven't done so already for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more NASCAR Heat 4, both with Jackie Levine, more Bus Simulator, although that's finishing pretty soon, as well as whatever we play on Sundays. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that Brazilian Grand Prix. Good results, but we could have done better, I think. Until the finale later on Wednesday, we'll see you all next time then, folks. Ta-ta.